The Governor of Papua New Guinea's capital has promised more public action regarding West Papua. Pau's Parkop led thousands of people on a march in Port Moresby on Tuesday to voice support for West Papuan independence. The march follows weeks of protests and unrest in the neighbouring Indonesian-ruled territory, sparked by racist harassment of West Papuan students in Javanese cities last month. Mr Parkop told Johnny Blades that PNG citizens consider West Papuans members of the same greater clan.
This is what Indonesia needs to understand, that our clan and tribe extended, over and across the border. And when, an injury is done to our tribes and our clan members, it helps us. Our people have been, all these years, looking to our leaders for leadership and solution, of course, in PNG and within the region. But governments have failed. This is why our people are coming out to express what is in their mind and heart. And we are only just starting. We are going to escalate this campaign and mobilize our entire country.
We know that successive PNG governments have a policy of not taking Jakarta to task about anything regarding West Papua, but are things changing?
Yeah, it's changing a bit. We just have to wait for the government now. And I've talked to Prime Minister Marape. You all have heard his statement recently about the killings in West Papua, that the government here condemns the killing of any person on their own land, especially in such a situation. So I'm hopeful that this government will change or move the policy a bit, but we can't wait. Our people in West Papua have been subject to the most level of brutality and oppression and suppression, and it doesn't end. So we can't just stand by and watch.
You've said it before that the referendum should be granted, but that's not something that Jakarta is willing to countenance, is it?
Why can't they do it? They know very well that in 1969, it was not in compliance with the law. The international law at the time, and the international law still, is one person, one vote. That was the case in East Timor in 1999. It is what we will be doing for Bougainville next month in October. It's how the French and the United Nations are doing to New Caledonia, Kanaki. They got it wrong from the beginning, and it cannot be right unless they go back to the beginning and correct it. That's one part, Johnny. The other part is this. Their attitude and mindset in terms of the capacity and abilities of the Papuans have been bad from the very beginning. In 1969 and 1968, here in Papua New Guinea, my parents went to vote for our first fully elected House of Assembly. All these leaders at the time, and they moved our country to independence in 1975. So we had the capacity then. We knew what we were doing. We wanted independence in 1968. The Indonesians in 1969, they had this attitude that Papuans had no mental capacity and ability to think for themselves. They are not civilized. They are not articulated enough. That's why they selected, only 1,025. Also because they want to manipulate the process. So if you get it wrong from the beginning, it will always be wrong. So this is the problem that Indonesia face. It will never be right, no matter what they do or say. It's not about development. It's not about infrastructure. It's not about services. It's about the dignity of our people. That's what Indonesia must come to terms and understand. Otherwise, the campaign and the struggle and the fight will escalate. I can assure them.
In terms of Papua New Guinea, what other kind of steps can we expect in response to what's happening there in West Papua?
Our weapon of choice is to speak the truth. We are going to speak the truth and expose Indonesia. We will start to have a national dialogue on the solidarity way. We will start with the city. Then we will have a national dialogue. We will also organize with all the other solidarity committees in the Pacific, including New Zealand, Australia, to meet, and we will have a common agenda and platform. This is what we solidarity networks can do to escalate the campaign into the United Nations.
That's PNG's National Capital District Governor Pau's Parkop. The Governor of Papua New Guinea